Imagine you are sitting in front of a plate of hot, delicious food right now. Maybe it is rice. Maybe it is a burger. Maybe it is something your mom just made. Now here is a question that sounds simple, but is actually mind-blowing. Why are you doing that? And no other animal on this planet is? Lions eat raw meat. Monkeys eat raw fruit. Even our closest relatives, chimpanzees, have never once lit a fire and cooked a meal. But humans do it every single day. Every culture, every country, every civilization in history. So what made us different? When you apply heat to food, something incredible happens. The structure of the food breaks down. Proteins unfold. Starches soften. Tough fibers become easy to chew. In simple words, cooking makes food easier to digest and releases far more energy from the same amount of food. A raw potato gives your body very little energy. But a cooked potato, your body absorbs almost all of it. This sounds like a small difference, but for survival, this was everything. Scientists believe humans started cooking around 1 to 2 million years ago, and it probably happened by accident. Early humans discovered fire, possibly from lightning strikes or volcanic activity. At some point, an animal that had died in a wildfire was eaten, and it tasted better. It was softer. It was easier to chew. That moment may have changed the direction of human evolution forever. Before cooking, our ancestors had to spend up to 6 hours a day just chewing raw food. Think about that. 6 hours. Just chewing. Cooking reduced that to around 1 hour. That freed up enormous amounts of time and energy. Time that could be used for thinking, socializing, building tools, and developing language. Now here is where it gets really interesting. When humans started cooking food, something unexpected happened to our bodies. Our brains got bigger. This is not a coincidence. The human brain uses about 20% of our total body energy, even though it is only 2% of our body weight. It is extremely expensive to run. Raw food simply could not provide enough calories to power a brain this large. But cooked food could. As our ancestors cooked more, they got more energy. More energy went to the brain. The brain grew larger. Larger brains developed better tools and better cooking methods, which gave even more energy, which grew the brain further. It was a cycle that separated humans from every other species on the planet. Our gut also shrank over time. Because cooked food is easier to digest, we no longer needed a massive digestive system. The energy saved from the gut went straight to the brain. So if cooking is so powerful, why has no other animal figured it out? A few reasons. First, most animals have an instinctive fear of fire. It is dangerous. It burns. Running away from it is the smart survival move. Humans somehow overcame this fear and learned to control fire instead. Second, cooking requires planning. You need to find fuel, start a fire, prepare the food, and wait for it to cook. Most animals live entirely in the present moment. They do not plan hours ahead. Third, cooking is a social activity. Humans share food around a fire. This requires trust, cooperation, and communication. These are things that needed a large social brain to develop first. So cooking and human intelligence did not happen one after the other. They happened together, each pushing the other forward. Here is the big picture. Cooking is not just something humans do for taste or pleasure. It is one of the key reasons we became human in the first place. Without fire, without cooked food, our brains may have never grown large enough to develop language, art, science, or civilization. The next time you eat a warm meal, remember that simple act connects you to a chain of events that started over 1 million years ago. It helped build the brain you are using right now to watch this video. And as far as we know, no other species on Earth has ever done anything like it. That is Pretty remarkable. If you found this interesting, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more questions that make you see the world differently. See you in the next one.